sweetheart, so what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? Day in the Corps. Day in the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal's a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune. Every formation a parade. I love the Corps.
No, Damien Knox. He's the head of Dark Star Comics. He wants to see my portfolio again. I'm a little bit nervous.
What's wrong with you? You only draw anime-style characters! You can just draw anime art for the rest of your life for all I care!
Alright, first assembly's in 15 people. Shag it!
Located in Illinois, there lies a sleepy little town where nothing is a common occurrence.
You going to that party in town tonight?
Heck yeah! I only turned 18 once.
That is until the night of celebration.
Where the hell is she? Oh no. No, 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 Jessica!
What's happening?
From the creators of Shadowhunters, Bite Me, comes a tale of primal terror and grindcore mayhem. Shadowhunters, kill, Jessica, kill!
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing.
suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
Warm it all up! Everything you got! Come on, you ape! You want to live forever?
Your art was the prettiest art of all the art.
I guess I just take girls that aren't me.
All right. Welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. We have a great show lined up for you. We have creator after creator in the studio today. Scattered comic books in full effect. And first of all, we've got early on here Benny Jordan, as you know, on this side. Artist on Shadowhunters, zombie outlaw, and animator. See him every Tuesday for animation tutorials. Benny Jordan. He's all hello. All right, we're going to bring in the next one, next guest here. We've got Noel Serrato. Bringing him on in here. Artist, creator.
Hola.
What's that?
I said, hola, everybody.
Hola. What's up, Noel? You guys all know him from Blint. He's on Kill Jessica Kill, Bite Me. He's all over the place. He's amazing. His art is everywhere, and he is well known for all his amazing covers. Noel Serrato. I need to do the. I need to start doing this thing.
I didn't get that.
I know. I just thought of it.
What's up, man?
Wait. Let me turn off this.
Benny.
Let me turn this thing off. We are no longer waiting to start the stream. We are already started. All right. This brings up the next guest, James Burton, artist, creator, writer of Damage Inc. And
Greetings and salutations.
James has been like all over the place recently. He launched his campaign. How long ago was that now?
Let's see here. I think we have 13 days left, so it was like 15 days ago. We launched slightly later than planned, but it's going pretty well. We crossed over 70% this morning. Yeah. And we've got way more backers than we did last time. I'm actually pretty happy with the way things are going.
Awesome. And also, if you guys want to check out the Damage Inc., we have a link in the description below, and you can check that one out. But of course, we are all here to party like it's 2024. Because we're here to launch Kill Jessica Kill over there on Indiegogo. And we got some people in the chat as well. Keith Carmona, also from Scattered Comic Books, says, "Hey guys, what's up, Keith?"
The head ninja?
The head ninja's also in the house. And he was in here earlier. If he's still there. Oh, there he is. Head ninja's here. Hey, he says, "Hey Jason, hey Keith." Head ninja is not only a great supporter, but he's an amazing artist. You guys should see some of his artwork. We'll be showing more of his work in the coming days as he's starting to get more involved in Welcome to Purg. So we'll be showing more of that soon. But let's see. So tonight we're going to be drawing. Well, I'm going to be drawing a lot of Kill Jessica Kill stuff here. Because the first 10 people that pledge or back the Kill Jessica Kill tonight will be getting a free sketch, pencil and ink.
Eating chips. There's cousin eating chips right there.
Oh, look at Noel Serrato's got some Kill Jessica Kill right there. Look at that, baby. Eating chips says I'm here on time this time. That's eating chips with an E. Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
How else would you spell?
James Burton, ladies and gentlemen.
Always look well. Well.
And Benny Jordan gets one too. There you go. Now we're all set.
Doesn't mean anything.
This is what I get. All right.
Gotta have crowd coverage for everybody.
There you go. See, one of these days we'll get some theme music for everyone. Head Ninja says, "What chips are you eating? Eating chips? All right. They're gonna have their own conversation here. All right.
Dude,
So,
I hella want theme music everywhere I go. That'd be awesome.
you want some theme music? We'll have to work.
Of course, who doesn't want theme music?
I always
Everybody
liked
should
the
have
wrestling theme music. That was my
exactly.
I used to blast that as I drive to Home Depot, trying to like get myself pumped up to work all day.
Hell yeah. Get all excited, run in like the Ultimate Warrior, then get gassed after 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Because you're
so we're going to be launching this. Noel, when do you want me to press the button on this bad boy?
Let's see where we at right now. We're at 4:05.
We're at 4:05.
Yeah, the mid hour, man. 4:30, dude. Let's just let's chat up. Let's reminisce.
All right.
I haven't been on the live chat for like a while now, so I want to know what's going on, dude. What's happening with you two? You and Benny now, huh? You guys are like drawing up like animation and stuff. Ooh, some stuff looks nice, dude. What's up, Benny? What's going on, brother?
Just what you see. Just life.
Well, how you been, dude?
Okay. Doing okay. I mean, as well as everybody else in the country.
I remember. Let me go back in time here. Last time I seen Benny was at a convention, I believe. It was like a horror convention. I think it was a horror convention. I'm not sure. It was like a small show. And man, dude, I was taken away from like Benny's art, dude, right at the beginning. And I'm glad. I just want to say, since I see you right here, we're like sharing the screen together. It's a pleasure. It's a major pleasure to be on a project with you, brother.
Oh, hey, thanks a lot. I feel the same way. I mean, I actually like your artwork better than mine.
Come on, dude.
When I was at the convention with you, my cousin was there. Cousin Eric. That's eating chips.
What an interesting nickname he has.
Yeah. What was it? What was that, James?
I said, what an interesting nickname he has.
Yeah.
We got Chiron Silva's in the chat. He says, "Sup, you amazing people." If you guys don't know, he's another comic book creator, amazing talent, and good friend to Scattered.
He is a good dude. Didn't he just interview some Pulitzer Prize winner like a week ago?
Don't know. We lost him all. Oh, maybe he's getting back.
He's having connection issues. Oh, see, he did.
Ah.
What Pulitzer Prize winner did you interview?
Right back.
don't know what's going on with Noel. We're like, his internet's a little bit spotty, maybe. All right, I'm gonna get going on these sketches because I will be having to draw all night. I have to have 10 of these done today.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna get going on this. Anybody drawing that needs me to share their screen, let me know.
I was going to do some work on my charcoal here, but I couldn't rig my camera up to where, I mean, you'd be seeing the back of my head while I'd be talking here. It's like, I'm not gonna do it this time.
Jason, you may share my screen as you will.
Got you, brother.
All these screens are gonna be tiny.
Well, you can make my head go away. I won't be offended.
Let's do this. Burton's screen, share screen. Well, let me look at your thing one more time, because you have just like a square.
Oh, that can be fixed.
Oh.
What software do you use, James?
I prefer to work in Clip Studio. I used to use Photoshop until I tried this, and now Adobe can go to heck.
I feel the same way. I love Clip Studio.
Yeah. One is made for an illustrator, and the other one's made to make Adobe money.
Yeah.
I worked in Clip Studio.
Barely.
I did. Remember, I was doing all those assets in it. It's a lot quicker to do stuff in Clip Studio.
True.
Well, it's a software for illustrators. Photoshop is a software for editing photos that has, perks for illustrators.
I got you. Here's an answer to your question, Benny. Darren Bell, he won a Pulitzer for editorial cartoons. Eating Chip says, you guys who can draw anatomy, I tell ya, I've practiced and practiced, but still escapes me.
Still escapes me.
Yeah, it still escapes me too. So
reference, right? Tons of reference.
Dude, there are grandmasters from back in the day who used to use all kinds of tools that basically allowed them to trace stuff. Don't be worried about how much anatomy you got memorized. Just make your stuff.
Make it look cool.
Yeah.
But believable. Cool but believable. I mean, we're not here drawing medical textbooks.
Nope. I was gonna say, comic books aren't really, realistic. So.
Hey, the nice thing about indie comics also is, you can do what you want. You don't have to conform.
Yeah, you're not doing house style. You don't have to copy somebody or anything.
Yeah, someone can't really tell you're not drawing that right if that's your style.
Hey, Jason, I don't know if you saw this. I think it's a pretty important comment by Keith Carmona.
Oh no, yeah. You keep an eye on the chat because I can't draw in.
Well, he says to Jason, "Convert to Clip Studio, Jason. Come into the light."
Oh, I've got it. I've got Clip Studio on my computer.
You don't use it
there.
You still fall back to Photoshop.
Only if I want to get something done quick. If I'm on a deadline or something. Then I go back to Photoshop. But Clip Studio is fun. I like it.
So what's happened to Noel?
He's buffering.
He's MIA right now.
You know what we'll do?
He's buffering because his house was attacked by penguins.
Here, we'll do that. We'll give James. You moved your screen again, didn't you? There we go.
I'm always moving my screen.
So I got it cropped perfect for what you're working on, but we'll do our.
If you want me to stop, here I'll put it back, and then I'll stop it.
No, do what you want. Yeah, that works.
The head ninja says Click Studio.
Sometimes.
The head ninja says Click Studio is a fun app.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, but I'll be honest, Benny, I really need to learn the animation part, and I haven't spent any time on it at all.
Well, really, I mean, it took me a while to really. I mean, I don't know it 100%, but it's basically just timeline. I mean, just if you know basic timelines, I mean,
Well, see, that's the thing, dude, is when I went to school for animation, it was all on paper.
same here.
And it was at Cal Arts. I
Yeah.
haven't done anything with it since.
Yeah. So I went to school for animation, trained, flipping pages, just barely touching on software. But then when I started the job I'm at now, it's like I started with cartoon animator, which I had to learn on the job, mostly on my own time. And then we decided we're going to skip that because it's got some things we didn't like. We went to Adobe Character Animator, which worked great for us because it had the motion capture, right? And you want a character to look like they're walking. All you have to do is sway a little bit once you have it rigged up. And then I wanted to go a little further with that, so now I'm delving into Moho, and it's like all this stuff I've got to learn on the job. So I didn't go to school for the software, but all the the principles and everything, it's all the same. All the animation principles, and if you can understand the timeline on one, you basically know the timeline on the other.
That is comforting.
Yeah, I remember when you were teaching me how to use After Effects.
I'm still learning how to use After Effects. I can use the timeline on After Effects, but when it comes to other stuff, I'm always asking my partner I'm working with now. I was like, hey, how do you do this? Oh, thanks.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. There's a ton of stuff I don't know about After Effects, but the basics with that timeline. Once you get that timeline, I feel like, and that timeline's like the same in most of the other Adobe programs as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, with Adobe, yeah, but I mean, timelines across the board. I mean, yeah, they might have a few different buttons here and there, but if you have a basic understanding of how timelines work, you can pick it up pretty easily.
Is the Moho timeline like that as well?
Yeah, I mean it's, yeah, basically. I mean there are buttons in different places, and sometimes they have different little icons and whatnot. But once you figure those out, I mean that's there's still learning curve, but and then tomorrow I'm actually learning. I'll be in a class with taking a class from Aaron Blaze on animating in the Procreate Dreams. I don't know if anybody has played around with that yet.
Nope.
The Head Ninja says, "Oh, the Avatar live action series is a lot better than I thought it would be." I know there was a live action.
Keep your expectations low.
Yeah,
it always helps.
But James, if you like more traditional style animation, you should look into, if you have an iPad, you should look into Procreate Dreams.
That would sound good to me if I didn't think Apple's current software configuration was made for people of pure evil.
What? Wait, what?
Dude, I don't like iOS. I don't like the fact that every piece of software on it costs like $1 million
Actually,
more than on Windows. I don't like
Procreate Dreams is only $20, and it's one of the best animation apps out there, in my opinion.
That's awesome. Now I just need $3,000 for the iPad.
I got my son's iPad for $1,000.
I have my Microsoft Surface, man. It outperforms the iPad. I don't like. I left Apple's software behind me a long time ago. Like the second I could get a PC that worked as good as an Apple, I didn't care anymore. Ah, damn it!
Oh, he's back.
Is he? He's covered.
Yeah. There he is. What happened, brother? Hey, your screen looks so much better now.
Yeah, nothing. I'm just listening, being covered by your art or somebody's.
Yeah,
I'm like,
well,
oh,
you were gone. You were just a black screen.
no, I can see you
So
guys. I can see you guys. But I have another screen showing that what was going on, so it's all good, dude. I'm just listening, learning some stuff from your guys' chat.
oh, glad to have you
Good
back.
stuff, man.
I was about to text you to see what happened to you.
No, I was here. I was listening.
Really?
It's all good.
What are your thoughts, Noel, on Procreate Dreams?
Well, I'm all traditional, dude. I don't really dabble in any of that stuff. I know you guys are talking about that stuff, so that stuff is it's kind of foreign to me, and it's not. I mean, maybe to some people it's surprising, but I'm all traditional, so
Nice.
I'm not gonna. I can't have an opinion if I've never dabbled in it. So it looks great. It looks great,
Shush.
but
Shush.
for sure my color is what's going on.
I was.
So hey, how many more days? James, do you have on your campaign, dude?
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. There are 13 days, the lucky 13. We are currently at 70% with 44 awesome backers. And yeah, I'm way happier with this campaign compared to the last one. I've got so many people that have backed, like, that are new people. I'm very excited about that. Like, that part is I'm happy about, because my video absolutely sucks, and I'm just grateful people are showing up and saying, hey, the rest of your stuff looks good. Let's help you get that book made.
Man, your video is pretty good, man. Don't.
No, it's not. It's me babbling for 2 minutes about me liking comics.
At least it's not 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And you're not babbling, dude. I think everything that you're doing with you're having like little videos on TikTok to remind people what's going on, your process. I'm starting to like pick up a lot of stuff off TikTok because to tell you the truth, all this time I haven't really been in tune with any of those apps or any of those platforms. But every time it gives me like a notification, you're doing something to remind people who already read your stuff, new followers who are maybe on the borderline of or interested of trying to read some comic books, some new stuff, or returning customers. So I think you're keeping everybody who's interested well informed. So I love watching your videos, dude, and I love the high paced music that's being pumped through it. Even when you're talking, the overlapping of the music is perfect blend, dude. I love it, dude. Good stuff, man.
I appreciate that. And I want to shout out to Sean Barber, who is basically the one who made me promise that I would do a bunch of that this time. Because a lot of he's having some really good success with Cerber and some other stuff, and it's because his presence on TikTok is really strong. He even has a TikTok store. And he is like he helped me put like little bits of software on my phone so that I could use TikTok and use Instagram the way that other people are using it. Because a lot of the video editing, when you video edit it by yourself, like say DaVinci, you don't have access to music that's not going to flag Google's copyright or stuff like that. But when you get the video ready on one thing and then move the video over to another one, if you're smart about it, you can let the other software take over like the whole issue with the audio.
Right.
And that's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's what I noticed on that platform. I noticed that a lot, and you could like cross platforms with Instagram and Facebook too. Now in your groups too, if you have private groups.
Yeah,
but you got to.
I like that part a lot.
It is great, and what you're talking about, the business side to it all too, because I didn't know they had stores on TikTok. I'm pretty sure I should be more aware of that if I've been running stores for years, but I wasn't aware of that, honestly.
You have to get a certain amount of fans before you're allowed to do it. And I haven't gotten there. I don't have that many fans, but Sean
Because I get
is doing well.
yeah, I get
Sean
notified.
and Fish Lee are both selling a number of issues. Sean has sold more than I have this year.
Wow, you make some numbers on it. I know on Instagram they forward me a message saying that I could like open up a store or link a store or something, any store I want. But I checked that platform. It looks great, dude. I mean that goes for like you too, James. Not just James, but like Jason too. If you ever want to like look into that too. I'm not sure if you do that, Benny, on Instagram. Do you have a page on Instagram?
What's Instagram?
Exactly.
That answers the question.
That's what I was saying with it. Because I don't see you on Facebook. I don't see you on any social media.
Benny doesn't do social
But
media.
yeah, you know what? Like I'm kind of in the same boat as Benny too. I'm a hermit, so like whatever I do is between me and my partners. I don't like in the past, I'm starting to get into the zone where maybe I need to branch out more and finding new things at my age or at Benny's age and stuff. But like when um when I'm checking out like platforms and I'm trying to figure out like okay who's the artist that I follow and stuff, or who's interesting looking, not necessarily like I'm looking like I'm spying on them or anything, but like Benny's art would be one where I'd be spying on. I'm oh look at this stuff, this is great stuff, No, because tell you the truth, Benny, like before I was took off this chat right here, I was kicked out. I was gonna say like when you came out, when I first seen first had my eyes on your art, I think it was like 2011. It could have been 2012. Your art was to me. I thought it was before its time. I was thinking, wow, look at this stuff. I've never seen. Yeah, it's stylistic.
I look
It's
back on
very.
that stuff now. I was like, oh my god, that's
It's
horrible.
you.
That's horrible.
No, dude, that's an artist talking. That's an artist talking. I'm critical of my art like to the T. I'm pretty sure James is too. I know Jason is, but like
No, I'm too
as a
egotistical to be down on my shit.
I'm super down on my stuff, dude.
Me too.
Like seriously, but I'm just telling you, not to pump up your ego or anything. I'm just saying like I'm one of your biggest fans.
Oh
Anyway,
man,
I was like, dude, this is great stuff. Like I hope they get it. I hope the fans get it because I'm there. I was there with Jason. I was there with you as like a peer, right? But I was really hoping. I hope the fans get it. And at the time, maybe it was before its time, but now they're getting it now.
okay.
They're understanding what you were putting down.
I don't understand what you're saying. I mean, before it's time. I don't. I don't understand.
Well, when it came out,
Yeah.
there was a huge buzz about it, right? In Sacramento, there was a huge buzz about it. Whether it was SacCon or I'm not sure what show it was, but when I first heard about it, I was like, "Oh, look at this! It's cool." I was really interested, but I was kind of like, you're in the fleet of a lot of artists, so a lot of people are selling their stuff, right?
Right.
So you're going by one, and at the time I wasn't really working with Jason. I was kind of like I was friends with him, so somebody told me, hey, Jason's coming out with a new book. He has a new artist. Check it out. So I was like, oh, cool. If I have a time, I have the time, I go up there. So I'm going making my rounds because I was working the show too as a vendor.
Yeah.
And I stopped. I checked it out. I kind of greeted you for a second, and then I went on and I talked to Jason, and I was like, "Oh, that was the artist. Okay, let me check it out." He gave me a book, and I kind of put it to the side. I'm thinking, "Oh, I'll read it later."
I thought you were
Didn't really think about it.
Weren't you sitting
No,
there?
no, that was a different show.
So
that was a show before. I didn't have a conversation with you. It was more like we're in a line. No, see, like the show you're talking about was the show I was talking about before was a horror show. The one I'm talking about right now was an actual like it was the premiere of the book that you and Jason were doing. It was the premiere.
Okay.
It was at like a SacCon. I think it was at the Scottish Rite Center, and I was there with other people. But it wasn't a horror con. It was a different show. I was actually selling at the show as a vendor. I was I was selling
That was in Southern
toys and
California,
Oh, you were selling toys?
the what? Yeah, I was working. I was after my shop was already closed because I
Oh.
used to work at a LPS.
right? That was in Southern
So
California, right?
no, it was in Sacramento. It was in Sacramento, and it was
The
at the
horror
Scottish
show?
Rite Center. I remember that.
No. I'm talking about the horror show.
Oh no, the horror show was at the Scottish Rite Center.
Oh man, I don't remember. I don't remember going to Sacramento twice.
Yeah, you came twice.
Yeah, you were there twice.
One time you stayed with me,
That's
and one
right.
time you.
Yeah, that's right. The first time I stayed with you at your place,
Yeah,
and
and then I was like, no, we can't do that ever again.
yeah, the second time I came with my cousin, I drove down. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, the second time is when I was right next to you, dude.
yeah.
That's the second time was when I was right next to you, and but the point what I'm trying to say is at the time, I as a guest, as a vendor, as somebody who's just kind of like looking at the person, I could see how there was buzz about it, and it's no flack on you or Jason or anything, or at the time, I just say like the way we're getting people right now, it's a different time now. It's like all like those kids are growing up, they're doing their thing, and we're getting the fans of their kids now, or the younger another younger wave of fans are coming in, and it just seems like there's a lot more now than there were in the past. And I'm not trying to say nothing bad about it. I'm just saying when I say before its time, if that book would have came out right now and you were still drawing issue 1 and 2, like it just came out right now, this wave would be like, I don't know, the energy would be different. It would be like completely tremendous. Like me and Jason are kind of picking up from what happened in the past. And it's funny because like it's like a full circle. Like we have you on board right now too, doing a new book with that series. And it's like a new wave. And that this wave seems it's a little different. It's more we're getting like internet sales like we didn't have before. We have these campaigns that we didn't have before. We have like this fan base other than the ones that we don't go to the shows no more. We don't do shows, Benny.
See, I
So
enjoyed
it's
that.
a different type.
Yeah.
Huh?
Dude, I guarantee you that a bunch of that is people who you and Jason have cultivated fans for a long ass time. Longer than you guys realize you have. Whether you guys have participated in so many things. And some of those people are grown up now and they have access to income they didn't. Some of that is that. You guys have been a part of multiple communities for a long time. And on top of that, not just that, but you guys are really positive members of those communities as well. And a lot of times, when people are kids, they want to support, they do what they can, but they don't have the income to spend on it. But now that you guys are active in things that are more familiar with that age set inside of these campaigns, whether it's Indiegogo or Kickstarter, and you're interacting with them there, to them it's the same thing as interacting at a con, or maybe even better because they have a more direct access and they're able to support you. So you guys are reaping the benefits of the community that you guys have both been a part of and fostered for a very long time. I think that's far more a result of your guys' actions than you may realize.
I would still enjoy to do a con with you guys again.
Oh yeah, definitely. It would be different. It'd be different and in a good way, because I completely 100% agree with what James just said.
Mm-hmm.
We were planting the seeds after that little run, and then we were hitting every show, Benny. We were hitting every show. James is somebody who joined us on that train to where we're at right now, and on that train we picked up a lot of different ideas, storylines, characters that we didn't think. Actually, in the beginning, we thought this character could do something, and now that character's done something, and now it's like we went full circle, dude. If we go to a show together, me, you, and Jason and the crew, like everybody go together, it, dude, these fans wouldn't even, they don't even know what's coming, because it's
Set it
like
up.
we have the inventory, we
Oh
got
yeah,
the
dude,
talent.
now we have so many much
It's
more books now. Oh
right.
Jesus! Like
It's
I
like that.
remember
This
killing
kid,
it and getting $400 out of just a little small
yeah,
show, and I had 2 books on my table. And
exactly.
now I've got like 7 or 8. I've got different properties and different ones that aren't that I was a part of, but there's a lot of great stuff to that, and I can't wait till I'm get to go to a show. I'm going to be going to ChicoCon, and I don't have a lot planned for this year because everybody's booking like 12 months out, which is driving me insane. I didn't know that when the year started, so I didn't have any money saved up. Part of my hopes with this Kickstarter is that I can set some of that money aside and make sure that I'm prepared to be able to go to some more of those shows when the shows are available. I want to start building up my email list again. It's much smaller than it was 2 years ago.
So I think it's about that time, Noel, to
Yeah,
launch.
go ahead, man. Hit the button, man.
All right. Let me
Hit the
go see.
button. And like what James was saying, the campaigns, that's something that the fans, they don't see what's going on, because they say, okay, they got paid, give me my book. And that's like one of our top priorities. Let's give them let's give them the stuff that we proudly made. Um,
Yep.
and I'm proud of every project that we do. And when they get those books, we want them to read. The thing about it is that what they don't understand is that they're also providing us, as James said, with a big inventory. Like big inventory to supply our inventory online if we want to sell online. And when we hit those shows too, Jason understands this too, because we got inventory. We do inventory now in our scattered studios, right, Jason? I mean, we have inventory. So if
Yes,
you
we
check
do.
his Square store, you check my Square store. When we hit those shows, we have inventory to compete against those bigger brands,
Yeah.
the other guys that have that revenue to put in. So when you see those tables, you see stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of books. Before, like James says, we had a couple issues of 3 issues, because we're like indie, we're like low grass indie. But what these campaigns do, they give us opportunity to compete and showcase our art at a higher level. And that's all because of the fans. That's another thing where we's like, thank you for doing that, because when we go out, we will show out. We will have things and variants and different options. It's great to have different options, Benny. It's always great to have that.
I think it's time to pick it back up with the conventions.
I
Oh yeah.
agree. And that's why I know Jason has more contacts than I do, but there's a lot of ones I miss going to, and I miss seeing other artists, and I'm looking forward to trying to hit more of them next year than what we got this one. I'm only going to be going like 1 or 2 this year. I'm going to concentrate on getting more books made, and I'm going to try to make sure that next year I'm like way more prepared. I'm hoping that by the time this year is over, that I'm going to be rocking 4 different Kickstarter campaigns, and have like a table that literally has like graphic novels as well as like 4 or 5 copies on it, so that I have options for more people.
True that, dude. What was the other book that you were doing, Benny? While you were doing Shadowhunters, you were doing like a zombie
Yeah, Zombie Outlaw.
outlaw.
I was doing that with my buddy Brian Apodaca, and that
What a
was
good
Where's that?
title.
Where's
well.
that out now, dude?
We did 3 issues, and um, we're kind of on this. We're starting to build the momentum a little bit on the
Hmm.
4th issue. It's like each issue has years between them when they were done. So I think this between 3 and 4, if we ever get 4 really going, it's going to be the longest span. But when I started talking to him about it, um, we started playing around with it. I started doing some sketches and stuff, but then Jason and I started doing more of the these streams and get Welcome to New Perg going, and so it's
Right.
And then you got full time work. Well, work that gets away.
Yeah, I get it. Did you ever have like a campaign for any of those old issues, or was it just straight release to like Walking?
I don't know any. Even these live streams are new to me. I don't know. The only social media I have now is like Deviant Art that I just throw some pictures up every now and mostly these things back.
Right.
But no, I don't do campaigns or anything like that. And honestly, it just for me to put out a full book, it probably takes several years at this pace.
Well, the thing
Well,
that
that's
I've
what's really
noticed.
good about those campaigns is that you can celebrate as you're working, share it with people, build up a little bit of momentum among people who are aware of you. And then when you finally get to doing the campaign, you get yourself a little organized. But doing the campaign itself is not too unlike, working for a con. You got to get prepared. You got to make sure you have your inventory. You got to make sure you know what's going to cost what. It's basically a lot like getting your table ready.
Yeah. Oh, well, honestly, I kind of like being behind the scenes.
So it is.
Let's get a
countdown or something.
It's a
5,
countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I thought Jason already had it live.
We're
ready.
live,
Like,
baby.
down.
We're live.
Wow.
Indiegogo Live.
What do you say?
440. Anyways, hey, hey, we're live, right? Yay! Let's confetti.
You told me to go ahead and start, right?
I thought we've been live.
Yeah, I thought you've been live already.
The campaign.
See, I don't understand what's going on.
Noel told me to wait till 4:30.
I know, but I thought.
Yeah,
so
it's 4:40.
And things work.
Yeah.
So what's the difference now? What's the difference between 40 minutes ago and now?
Well,
we get to talk 40 minutes. Bit, we get to talk a little bit, reminisce a little bit, and then Jason puts the button down, and here we go. God, that you should have just pressed the button at 4:30, man.
Anyway, I pressed it actually about 8 times since and what happened was it kept saying, "Oh, we're ready to go live, except for you need to fix one more thing."
So
I'm getting texting right now.
So I had to fix it about 8 times.
What exactly is going on?
He's talking about the campaign.
So yeah, let's talk about the campaign. So these campaigns here, Benny, basically me and Jason, we come together and we come up with like a bunch of off-screen. That is, we don't do it on screen, but we go off-screen. We brainstorm. This one in particular, again, me and yourself, Benny, are actually working with the script that Jason provided, and we instead of going straight to a show or straight to like a brick and mortar shop, we go to a platform, which is a Kickstarter or Indiegogo, or there's like about 10 different new platforms made all the time, so they could fund. They fund, like, customers come and you prepare them for this because you do pre screenings, you do previews. We talk about it like shows like this before we actually go live, and we get them ramped up,
So now
of course,
now that it's live, what's happening?
Yeah. So what's going on right now is that everybody who has been waiting for it to go live, they go straight to the campaign website, the platform, this one being Indiegogo, and they've already seen the previews of what they could purchase: a book, a variant. If we had T-shirts, if we had prints, if we have original art, If we have bundles, because Jason loves the bundles, like you got to get all the books. We have books from the past
Okay.
and books that already been published, like maybe last year. But when I say past, I'm talking about years ago. With new cover dressings, like a new cover, like a reestablished cover.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the product that we're promoting, which this one being Kill Jessica Kill.
So
So
now,
with that being,
this is the launch party, which means
yeah,
people can purchase the book now.
they could get the book right now. No,
Okay.
but they could purchase the book and it's on hold for them. Like there's they're called what are they called?
Pre-orders.
Yeah, they're called pre-orders, right? Being us, our policy is, which me and Jason have been working on, we get the book done. The book is not in production. The book is 100% done. Colors, dialogue, captions, back, everything. Dressings, virgin covers. Like Jason loves the virgin covers. Like they are done. So once the campaign after the runtime, so it starts today and it ends in 30 days, Jason?
Yes, I believe it's 30 days.
Now,
So it's like a runtime. Like a runtime. Like, eBay. Do you ever sold anything on eBay?
I know what eBay is. I've never sold anything.
Okay, so eBay has Buy Me Now, right?
Okay.
Buy Me Now. And then they also have like a 7-day to 10-day to 3-day kind of option if you want to auction it. Not a Buy Me Now, but an auction. This one's more Buy Me Now, save your place, save the book that you got if it's limited. And then after the 30 days are done, we'll see if we hit our goal, because we want, every campaign has a goal, because we start at 0. Our goal, I believe, 500 or 1,000. Everybody, it fluctuates
Okay.
with the character, with the creators. Like I think James' goal is, what is your goal, James?
My goal this time around is $2,000.
$2,000. So that's
So I'm trying to raise. That's the maximum I'm trying to raise, and then if I get it up there earlier, then I can stretch it out by putting other goals and attach it onto it. It's
And
not a
those-
limit. It's just where we start.
And then the funds that you get from the Kickstarter or from the Indiegogo, those funds go to printing and other costs.
Well, it depends on each creator. We decide where it's going to go, but most of the time, before the campaign begins, you kind of explain to anybody who goes to the page. You post something up that explains it. Like there'll be a pie image or something like that that explains, hey, I'm going to be spending this much on printing. I'm going to be paying my writer this much. I'm going to be paying my editor this much. And you kind of break it down to help involve the people who are generous enough to back you.
Okay.
Exactly. You yourself, Benny, become the business. You become your business owner. You have your employees.
I don't have a
You got to
business.
think about. Well, I'm just saying.
I always like. I'm one of those artists that if I can't sell myself, I can't sell my work. I need someone else to do it for me, right? So
I'll sell your stuff for you, man. But that's what the campaign thing does. That they bring people together, right? So that's what Scattered is all about, really. We help promote each other, and sometimes we work together in campaigns. Sometimes people go by themselves and do it by themselves. But what Scattered likes to do as an umbrella company and different companies that come together in Scattered is that we help promote each other. So right now, I'm pretty sure we have a couple of creators that are not on this panel sharing our stuff out, which is more than enough. That's all we ask for, just to do that. We have our friends in the business sharing our stuff out. We got our supporters that buy our books sharing our stuff out. So what you said, like, I'm not good at selling my stuff and things like that. Like, you have friends, Benny. Like, if you had
that's who I rely on.
Well, you'll get
it's
it.
more
You're a good
it's
leader.
more of sharing. It's more of like sharing your passion and your love,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like we do at the cons. And then somebody goes, "Dude, I dig what you're saying. I dig what you're doing. Let me support you." That's why it's a lot like having a conversation at the cons, a lot more than it is being a salesman.
Mm-hmm. They start the buzz for you, really, man. It's like if you're good to the customer, they'll be good to you tenfold, and you won't even see the stuff that they do after they leave your table.
Yeah.
You give them good product, you give them a good like a good attitude, and engage with them, dude. If you engage with them in that way, like you can't
Yeah,
lose, man. It's just natural charisma. Like when I was talking to you at the convention, you're a cool dude, man. You told me about your family. I think you're talking about your daughter. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how old she is now.
She's
Yeah, show me pictures.
she's
Yeah,
11.
you were visual. I'm a witness to this because I was sitting right next to you. I learned from you and Jason when you don't think you're teaching to the next person. You're a good mentor and you're not even knowing you're mentoring because you're just a good dude. So it's like Jason's a good
yeah,
dude, James is a good dude, and the people that we surround ourselves with have good vibes. So when that happens, it rubs off not just with your peers, but it rubs off with your guests and the people that are listening to us now, if anybody's listening to us. So the campaigns that we're doing, it's a roller coaster,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things where it's going. It just keeps going, and if you keep delivering what you promise to deliver, they'll keep coming back, and
yeah.
then
And
they'll
if you
tell
go
somebody
quiet for a while, you got to wake them back up. But
exactly.
it's not
And James,
impossible.
he's James is a pro because what he does is he reminds everybody every 4 days, maybe every other day, with a nice video with him working, doing things.
And with
You and Jason reminding people with your animation. You guys are doing something together like a project, I believe, right?
Mhm.
And and people are tuning in, whether it's 2, next week it'll be 4, next week it'll be 6, and they want to see you succeed. They want to see this happen. Like right now, people are watching Jason right now drawing. I believe it's Jenna. I think it's Jenna, and they want to. Who is that? Like a vampire?
This is
Like
Kayla.
oh crap, I
it's.
thought we were supposed to be doing Jessica.
Yeah, this is
Well, there
Kayla.
you go.
I've got.
See,
I drew 4 Jessicas and 3 Kaylas so far.
there
You
you
are
go.
so
This
fucking
guy draws
fast. I'm pulling my first one. I swear to God.
I got a bunch
so
here.
Hey Jason, how long
so.
did you spend? One second. How long did you spend sketching those out today?
Oh, I didn't have a chance. I just been sketching. I just sketched them right now.
Oh, dang.
He's
Yeah, I
fast.
didn't.
Everyone's fast.
Normally on Fridays, I'll draw. I'll sketch first, and then I'll just ink through the whole thing. But I didn't have a chance today because I was messing around with this video software.
Yeah, I can't keep up with Jason when it comes to like sketching in the past with doing commissions, and he's just like a force to be reckoned with, man. He's just like boom, 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 boom. It's like he's so
The only
focused.
person I've ever seen faster than Jason is Eli. Eli is a
He
fucking
likes
machine.
that.
Oh yeah.
But then there's Jason's buddy, Mark, right? What's his face?
Oh
Mark.
yeah. Warden Marketsoul.
That boy. Yeah, he's a speed demon.
That's
He's a
they
speed
call him the
demon.
speed
So,
demon.
yeah. So like Benny, if you ever have aspirations of going to it's a zombie outlaw, right? It's not what you're gonna make in the future. It's about what you've already made.
Yeah.
What I mean by
Yeah, dude,
that is that
I don't put
I'll
anything
go
out
ahead.
until the project is done. The creators who tend to do that are the ones who end up like in trouble. Or what's that dude,
Yeah.
Marcel Dupree? Is that his name? That's been
I've
like
heard that
all over the
before.
chats and stuff because a lot of different things don't go right. So it's stuff like that. Like as long as you make sure it gets done. I had
Right.
my first one. I had problems and it took me forever to finish it, but eventually I did, and people are still supporting me.
I think I understand what you mean, James, but what I mean with Benny is that I get that. I want to. Me and Jason's already made our law that's like, hey, we're not setting anything out until it's done. But what I mean for you, Benny, is that the stuff that you've already published, the
Right.
stuff from before with your partner, you could bring it back. You could bring it back, and it gives you enough time to to not only watch what happens when you bring it back and you have a support group that gives the buzz out, right? But while you're doing that, it reignites your passion to get back on the project and might even put a fire in your ass. And 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 and, and honestly, this is words from Jason. You know, he he kind of enlightened me on this. It brings your passion to another level to get another project done while your campaign is going. How many books do you have of this zombie outlaw?
3.
3. Okay, there's 3 campaigns.
I'm sit on the chair real quick.
There's a new audience out there. There's a brand new audience. What me and Jason did was bring back the Shadowhunters line, 1, 2, 3 different platforms, and bring it up as a brand new product with new covers, same product inside.
Hey, you
And
guys.
it's a train, man. It's a train. It's just, you reignite that, and it reignites you, dude. So that's what happened with Blynthe. That's what's going on with Blynthe right now as well. The other character in from the Scattered series, the one that I did.
Hey, Noel.
But go ahead, Jason. What's up,
Hey,
man?
I have another guest I want to introduce you guys to.
All right.
Sweet.
What up?
This is my mom.
Hi.
Are you serious?
Hello.
How you doing?
Greetings, mother of Jason.
My mom's visiting for the weekend, so I thought I'd show her. She always hears me talking about these live streams, so I thought I'd bring her over and show her.
Nice to meet you.
Right on.
Nice to meet you.
So you guys,
pleasure to meet you.
Campaign because I brought my mom in. My mom's talk to you. Go back in.
Look out, she's mean.
Jason,
right.
believe that.
All right.
But that's my only take on it. Me and Jason, like the people that we hang around with, the people that we go to shows with in the past, and hopefully in the future, we tend to give advice, not just to the guests, but to ourselves. We don't like to tell, hey, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do to be successful. It's nothing like that, dude. It's advice, dude. So if you ever want to do something like that, dude, you got us right here. And there's another fleet of people that are not on this chat that would love to help as well. And I've seen pages in the past, promo pages of that zombie outlaw thing. I'm just saying, it's right there.
I would love
Dust
to
it
bring
off.
Brian and Benny's zombie outlaw to Scattered. That would be awesome. But
that'd be awesome.
They're doing good with it.
That'd be awesome. But
well, let's talk to Brian about it, Jason.
What's that?
So let's talk to Brian about it.
Okay. I just if you guys ever want to do it, you are full welcome. I mean, I already consider you, Benny. You're already a Scattered creator. You're already in, so that's why I said you could just bring Zombie Outlaw under your studio.
Well, you know, the way I've always considered, you know, being the artist on certain things like Shadowhunters and Zombie Outlaws. Like, I always figure, you know, I'm just the artist. I do the work and hand it off, right? I get the script, do the work, hand it off. Whatever happens to it after that.
Yeah. Let me put some pepper on what you just said.
Pepper.
Benny,
pepper.
Yeah, some pepper, because this is a spicy take right here. All right. Benny, the reason why I draw the girls the way I do them in the Shadowhunters is because of you. You have the design. You have the designs. No, you have the designs. Jason is the writer, but you are the artist. So when I think about Shadowhunters, I think about two people. I think about Jason and I think about Benny. There is no other. It's you two. So I credit both of you guys. I know Jason's the writer, he's the creator, but I'm just saying, you can write a menu, but you got to eat the burger to enjoy the meal.
Well, you know,
I'm just saying, I love the meal. I want to eat the burger.
Yeah, this latest.
If that makes sense to you.
Yeah. But I do want to say this latest one, Kill Jessica Kill. So usually when I do the art, I'll do the pencils, the inking, the coloring, everything. Right. This one I told Jason I'll do the pencils and inking just to save time. He can hand off somebody else. Right. I don't know who did the coloring, but the coloring on that, I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. I mean, having those colors on my work just, I mean, that amplified it. And I mean,
is that Federico?
That's Federico,
Is that Federico? Yeah, Federico is the dude, man.
that I did that I didn't even care for. I look at it, I was like, holy cow, he did that with that. So, you know, I got to give credit on this Kill Jessica Kill. The colorist really brought it to life.
Well, I mean,
good job, Federico, man.
I'm really proud of Kill Jessica Kill.
Yeah. So where are we at right now in the campaign?
Yeah, how's it going with Indigo?
It is launched and it is going.
Well, it's the beginning. So as soon as we flag out the page, we'll get the buzz out. Yeah, we're at 5 o'clock right now, Jake.
Yep. How long is this stream?
Should be an hour.
This is 5 o'clock, so the stream will be ending in like a minute. We usually only go an hour on the streams. So let's see here.
Whoops. Screwed that up.
So we can do a 5-minute chat. I'm going to probably keep the stream open because I'm going to keep drawing. And since I'm here anyway, I'm just going to keep, they can just watch me draw, I guess.
I mean, nobody's going anywhere. Just keep chatting.
Okay.
I'm probably going to be hopping.
Yeah, I know. Benny's usually got to do dinner.
Well, we did pizza.
Right on.
I ordered pizza this time, but
pizza.
Yeah, my wife gets home about this time, and so I like to be able to greet her.
Right on. So Benny, Benny, you're going to be the first one hopping off. Do you have any platforms we could reach you at? Do you have anywhere that these viewers, other than, because I know there's no social media, where can they find you right now, other than right here, right now? Where can they find you week in, week out?
Just I post my stuff periodically on DeviantArt. Benny P76.
The links is in the description below. If you guys, for all these guests that are on tonight, I have their names and links to all their works, so you'll be able to follow Benny. Also, Benny and I decided we're going to be doing the animation process twice a week now. What?
It'll speed up the process a little bit.
Speed it up a little bit. So we're going to be on Mondays and Tuesdays, I believe both 4 p.m.
Yeah, I think that works.
And this is on your stream, Jason?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Mondays,
so just check out.
Come on down here Mondays and Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Watch me and Benny animate. And as we progress with a new animation project that we've created called Welcome to New Perg. Itchy says, what is up? Excellence.
And remember, you can find Benny's art in Kill and Shadowhunters 1 and 2.
Benny did an amazing job on this comic book.
Yeah, check out his art. It's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Again, Shadowhunters.
All right, Benny. Well, you have a great weekend, man.
All right.
Great seeing you again, brother.
See you later. Take care.
Do.
I'm going to remove you. Boom. All right.
He said, I'm going to remove you now. All right.
All right. I'm going to continue getting some of this done. Do you guys want to watch the trailer?
Heck yeah.
Hit it.
I think the trailer and all the stuff you guys did for this one's really good, actually.
It got that grindhouse feel in the beginning.
Located in Illinois
lies
a sleepy little town where nothing is a common occurrence.
You going to that party in town tonight?
Heck yeah! I only turned 18 once.
You want to make the screen bigger, Jason?
Where the hell is she? Oh no. No, Jessica!
From the creators of Shadowhunters, fighting me, comes a tale of primal terror. Grindcore mayhem. Shadowhunters, kill, Jessica, kill!
Pretty rad.
I think it's pretty cool.
Oh no.
I also think Jessica's the most fun to draw out of all of the Shadowhunters.
Oh yeah.
I've always had fun drawing her. Like, I didn't expect it to be the case. I really wanted to like get used to drawing the vampire. What's her name? Jenna. Yeah.
Jenna.
Like, because she was the first one I did, so I did like a few different images of her. I was getting comfortable with her, and then when I went and did the Shadowhunter Damage Inc. crossover, which was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. It went from being like one issue to like 2 issues and 60 pages and all this other stuff. I really liked drawing her transforming, and I love drawing her freckles. And I don't know, dude. I dig drawing the character.
Hey, Eating Chips says, awesome. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Jump over on that link and grab your copy. Get your cousin's artwork. Keith Carmona says, just read mine today. Fun book. Oh, just read mine today. Oh, he read his copy. Nice.
Yeah, why don't you guys take speaking of what he's talking about, why don't you guys take a few minutes and like explain what is the story in Kill Jessica Kill about? What is like its specific?
Well, let's see. Kill Jessica Kill undresses the origins of the innocent, naive, and fun-loving country girl Jessica that finds herself coming into womanhood and the primal transformation that will devour her. Just because our girl has a whimsical nature and green hair doesn't mean she won't tear off her clothes and anyone near her apart into a bloody mass of gore. And we're going to take a look at some of this.
Crap!
Well,
I didn't draw her as a teenager.
Yeah. So what what I got out of it, James, was it's just a girl going through a young version of a teenager and figuring her place in her town, because it's a small town. It starts off in Illinois, right, Jason?
Yeah, Aerosmith, Illinois is their little hometown there.
Somehow, being that this is like an origin story of what I've taken from it, it's an origin story. She finds herself in California, Sacramento. So it's like, how do we get from point A to point Z, right? And how does she get to not having these things, more like puberty, because that's how I see it being, is that she's going through changes in her life.
Yeah, she hits her 18th birthday and she goes through some serious changes.
Yeah, serious dramatic changes, to be exact. And we won't spoil the story here, but it's just, it hits her all in her face and all in her that one specific day, I believe. And you just go through a roller coaster. There's a roller coaster of things that are happening, and what would a teenage girl, being that she's 17 turning 18, what would she do? What would she feel? Does she have supporters? Why do we call it Kill Jessica Kill? That's an important clue right there too. That's kind of like almost a spoiler. It was the reason why we went that route. And still keep on like that grindhouse kind of feel to it, because there's a lot of titles called Kill This Kill, this Kill. If you go back and check it out, there's meaning to every single one of those stories. So we wanted to have meaning straight, just hit you in the face, much like the Bite Me story. There's meaning to that too, because Jenna, the vampire, has Bite Me tattooed on her butt. So it's kind of like, okay, bam, there you go. So that's what I get from it. I know if Benny was still on here, he'll tell his side of his story that he he drew. But as far as my side, it's more like, okay, she's getting to a point. She's revealing secrets. There's secrets still kept from her that she doesn't understand, or she's not going to know until later. Um, and it's just a roller coaster ride. So it's nonstop. Things are just happening all the time. There's never a dull moment in the story. There's always things happening. Once you think it's like a slow part, things pick up really quick,
So
which I love about Jason.
We're looking at some of Benny's art here, but this was Noel's stuff here.
It's good that you don't have dialogue on that too, because I know Benny's stuff is like he has dialogue. My stuff is kind of like if you have the dialogue there, it kind of spoils the story. So
Yeah,
that's kind of cool that you.
Benny, part of his process was he wanted to do the word bubbles himself. So he made the word bubbles actually in his art files.
Yeah, that's something that Benny and I both prefer to do. I prefer to have the word bubbles on my page like as soon as I can get them. Even if I'm not going to use my own bubbles and I'm working with another creator, I still do it. Just because I want to know where they are so that I don't draw or spend a bunch of time drawing and putting detail in an area that's going to be covered up by bubbles.
So the creative written by Jason Dube and me, artwork by Noel Serrato, Benny Jordan, and then I did do a couple of what is it, like an epilogue, couple of the back there I drew, and then
there's like an epilogue on every single origin story as well, right?
Yeah.
I know there's an epilogue with the Bite Me Now that actually Benny Jordan actually jumps on and draws a couple pages too, and that was the first work Benny did for like, I don't know, maybe 10 years.
Yeah, it's been 10 years
since he was on. So he jumped on, and that probably got him jolted. And hey, I got to get back on this scattered thing. So kudos on that.
So our wallpaper. Everyone gets a desktop wallpaper. That's just kind of something I did once when I started doing these campaigns again, and now it's one of the things I do. I always throw in a wallpaper.
Right
Early backers, first 10 get a mini sketch, which is what I'm working on right now. First 25 get a Jessica trading card by Benny again.
Hey, Jason.
Well, Jason, when I'm done with this, you can add this to the wallpaper collection.
Nice.
Hey, Jason, another thing too. I got a bunch of these because you left them in my house. They're like the prints.
Oh, okay. They're like the mini. Those are the Halloween. The Halloween.
And we have, I think, a cover of this too. So I think we have a gold cover of this. So this is something I'll probably add in there too, or maybe make it in a stretch goal or something, because we have like a whole bunch of them over here. So,
yeah, we can definitely do that as a kind of a gift for early backers or something. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we could give them to like as soon as we hit goal. As soon as we hit goal, we could start sending these out. Not sending them out, but actually add. As soon as we hit goal, we could add this to every pledge because we have tons of them over here.
All right, sweet. Yeah, we could do that. We did expand our digital offers for this campaign. So we have the book digital. You can get the double digital Jessica combo, which you get the Shadowhunters number 3, which focuses on Jessica, and of course the book Kill Jessica Kill. Then we got Lilith and Mara. We got Bite Me. If you didn't get those before, this is a good chance to get them again. If you like things digital, we have all these books digital. We have a library here. We got Shadowhunters number 1. The digital gallery combo, where we got Gallery of Blood volumes 1 and 2, and these are we haven't offered these digitally before, so this is a new thing with the Kill Jessica Kill campaign.
Right, and every campaign we have a Gallery of Blood. So we have like volume 1, 2, 3. I believe we're on volume 4. I think. Is it 5 or 4? I'm not sure.
5. I think Blint was 4. but I could be wrong.
Right.
Could be 4.
It's 4 or 5. One of those.
It's 4. It's 4.
Everyone have a first
Because Length was 3.
4.
We got Shadowhunters number 4. There's your Jenna right there.
Sweet.
Digital Blinth number 1, Blinth number 2, Blinth number 3, all digital. And then we got the digital Wolf Pack bundle where you can grab a ton of these books and the wallpapers and have a whole.
And remember, anybody who's like trying to figure out what are all these different titles for, they all interact in the scattered universe. So we have like supernatural beings in hell. Jason likes to call the hell the dark, and we go through every single channel of like succubuses, vampires, Wolverines. I mean, werewolves, witches, and stuff. So if anybody's wondering what are all these different books, they're the scattered universe characters. They're all intermingled with each other. So
yes, and so just to kind of pinpoint it, so Shadowhunters the series, we have issues 1 through 5 out right now, and then Noel, what we've been working on are these origin, almost like self-contained origin stories. But he's right; they do interconnect. So Lilith and Mora is about the first vampire and succubus. They're the creators of all vampires and succubuses in our universe now. And then what we did was we did Bite Me, which focused on Jenna. We did the Kill Jessica Kill, focus on Jessica. And then we got War of the Witches coming out next, which will be focusing on Renee, of course. So,
That's awesome.
And
wow, this is turning out way better than I thought it was going to.
then we get the comic book, right?
Yeah, here's the comic book right here.
Sexy cover by Summer Dale.
Let me see if I can make this. Hold on. I'm gonna try and. I'm still learning this software. Okay, I want to do this so we can see the whole.
Oh, it looks good like that. It looks good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll do that.
I can see it.
Oh my gosh. You know, when you're doing 2 different screens, things get a little bit confusing. All right, we'll just do that like that. So that's the regular edition. We got the Virgin Nude cover. Don't look, James. And of course, all the physical stuff comes with a digital copy and the wallpaper. And then we can bundle those 2 together.
Right on.
Summer Dale does a lot of our covers. So we got Serrato. We've got a bunch of new book covers from him. Got the black and white homage variant, which has, you can actually see some of the blue pencils in there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You got the blood red logo there, and everything else is black and white. And then this is one I'm really excited about: the Japanese foil embossed cover.
Oh yeah, that's our foreign variants.
Yeah, so this is a.
I don't
Japanese
see nobody.
letters.
Yeah, I don't see nobody coming up with this, Jason. If you ever see another indie person or big platform the big 2 do any foreign covers, we did it first. Damn it. Damn it, we did it first. So if anybody, like, I swear, like we've been doing this, like, I don't know, like 2 years ago or something. We try to do a Canadian, Singapore, Filipino. We try to do Turkish. You know, we did the easy ones. You know,
Turkish.
But you never know. If you ever see another company do it, we did it first. Damn it.
And then these two were really popular. So we're Squeezing at the Moon and the Spider-Man homage. They're back for more. And then we got the big bundle. Get them all. Get all these covers all in one bundle.
Hey, just a history lesson too. If you go back to the Squeeze Me at the Moon, I know, like I talked to you, Jason, and originally, I know I said I wasn't going to say this, but originally, the Squeezing at the Moon was a homage to what, Jason?
Teen Wolf, man.
Teen Wolf, baby.
That's what I wanted to say. Teen Wolf homage the whole time. You said no.
I know.
Don't
I
call
know I didn't want to say it because I kind of got away from it a little bit. But if you look at the old promo poster where he's doing this and he has like the the school jacket, he's doing this. It says Teen Wolf. I wanted to put She Wolf, but I was like, oh no, you know what? I could just put Kill Kill and put a bunch of like blood that looks like ketchup.
Yeah, and isn't the
But it seems like
was the Teen Wolf one
it's
a homage of like Superman?
I don't know. No. Superman came out. Well, you never know. I don't know. Maybe they were inspired by it. Maybe. I don't want to say they were, but Teen Wolf, I like to just say that they did their
Oh,
thing. I'm not going to say they ripped off anybody.
come on, riding on the what was it, van surfing?
I had a picture
Doesn't
that
everybody van surface?
Yeah, that song, man.
You gotta
Surfing
catch
US.
waves. Here's
Oh, here,
a special
the gold
gold
rush.
of my Friday the 13th / Web of Spider-Man #1 homage.
Yeah, look at that, dude. Is it a foil or is it just gold?
It's gonna be a gold foil.
Oh, beautiful, dude.
So I'm
Beautiful.
working
Oh,
with the printer. They're schooling me on how this works because I don't, this is my first. A lot of these things, like the foil emboss,
uh-huh.
that's a total. I've never done anything like that before. But
They
they
got
have
like a trickle foil where it's broken in the bottom, but it's like solid on the top. You could play around with this kind of concept with the gold, but dude, it already looks good like that. I love that little tone on it.
Thank you, man.
It's good, man.
And there's
Yeah,
your Jesse Kruger.
yeah, the cougar one, right? The cougar.
There you go. So this
That was a popular one.
this version, this version of the Jesse Kruger was actually colored by Conito. This one right here, this amazing artist.
Really?
She does. Yeah, she does these. I gave her my line art, and she colored it on this one, just because I wanted to do something a little bit different. So.
Oh, so this is a different colorist. This one's a different colorist then. This one right here.
Yeah.
That's a different colorist than that.
Yeah.
Oh, did not know that. Very cool.
Yeah, special.
Did not know that.
So and
right
then
on.
She did all these double covers. So you got the front and back cover.
Yeah.
This is Sweet and Innocent.
That's sick. That's sick.
The wild variant. And then the Virgin Holofoil. Yeah, you know me. Right. Like those virgin covers. And so.
Don't we all?
Conito Bundle.
Yeah. I love it. I love them.
Then we got the full moon covers from Zumi. And this is the what is this one called? Harvest Moon. I kind of like this one because it's kind of like the moon. You got the moon and the colors, kind of like kind of a more innocent changing into the werewolf, and then you got this one where it's like blood moon. Everything's in the blood red, and she's had a meal. More ketchup. And then you can get, of course, both of them. You got the blank cover.
Yes. I think we'll probably do something like that as well for the Rena one. So we have another image for the witch, the witch one. So I think this one was pretty cool. I got a lot of DMs saying that this was a good little pick.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
Gallery of
Tell me
Blood.
this, guys. What is the reward you guys are most excited about?
That we got to offer?
Yeah.
The oil embossed ones for me.
I'm more in this campaign. I'm more eager to show it to like all the new ones, the new images, not the new images, but the new way we present the images. Like for me, of course, like I'm thinking the homage pieces, like the Gallery of Blood one right here. We kind of changed the dialogue a little bit, made it funny. If anybody picked up the Gallery of Blood, this is volume 4, I believe. Scroll up, Jason. Scroll up. right? This one's like no color, and we make fun of the fact that she's not colored in it. And in her dialogue, she talks about it like, no color. So the this one right here, because of the inner story too, we actually added pages, like new pages with the gallery, which is like all the pinups. So it's a homage piece from the old She-Hulk jump roping special.
Noel actually made comic book page. It's like a 4 or 5 page comic book in here.
Yeah, it's just an extra story, so people could actually like enjoy themselves while they're watching the gallery too. So that one's probably the funnest one, and the one I'm more eager to get the people their hands on. So
All right, then we got the Drain Me Dry bundle, of course, where you get everything. Makes it easy. Got some add-ons. You can add on some sketches, original artwork sketches from me or Noel on the Kill Jessica Kill blank cover.
and you know what too, James?
Yes,
I think
sir.
close second to like first. I wouldn't mind them just getting the digital. You know, like the first tier. You know, because I just want these guys. I want the fans to read the book. You know, it's not.
No,
It's,
I'm the same way because there's a lot that goes into making the book, and I just want to give everybody a chance to, like, that's one of the reasons I'm so excited that I've got so many new backers with Damage, is that the more people who get to see it, the more people who are going to appreciate it, appreciate the work and the value that it involves, all of that. And that's, that totally gets me excited more than anything else I can think of.
I'm thinking more like when I said the first one is more of like a collectible, and plus I think the story is funny. It's a funny little, like the character herself. She's always kind of joking around. It's more her tone. Um, the book itself, the storyline where it's going through is more of the characters around her. So when I get to the Gallery of Blood story that's in there, it's more of the Jessica that we know, the ones from the Shadowhunters 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. It's more the ones where that's the one that I'm more eager for them to read as well. But if anything, I would want them to read the actual book on digital, the actual book, the Kill Jessica Kill, and get familiar with one of the characters. Is because they are kind of like origin stories that lead up to the Shadowhunters series.
Yeah, for sure.
That makes sense.
We got a lot of original artwork.
Ooh, look at that! What's that, Jason? I didn't see that before.
The two-headed. This is the Mayor Wolf. I don't want to give away the story. That's in there. Is the You didn't read the comic, did you?
I only shame on me, right? I only read the dialogue
right now.
I have them right here, but I focus on what I'm drawing.
I hear
so
you.
like the pages I get, I'm focused on that. So this must be on Benny's side.
Yeah, this is on Benny's side of it. This is where Benny got a bunch of action. He got a lot of the action.
Is that like a wolf coming out of the chest?
Yeah, he's got like another little wolf that is
what?
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me?
Benny's idea. He's like, hey.
You know what that reminds me of? Total Recall.
That's what he got it from.
Huh?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That sounds like the chick from Total Recall.
Yeah, there's a dude. There's a guy who opens his coat, and there's a dude, like a little midget guy, that comes out of the chest.
You guys are hilarious. I wish Benny was here.
And like the guy is like
he's a psychic.
Yeah, it's a split personality. It's like whoever starts talking takes over the body. It's like they possess two brains, but really they can only function with one brainwave going at one time. So, and that person's a psychic.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
That's rad, dude. I gotta read the book now, man. That's rad, man.
So we got the Jesse Kruger original. We got Jessica by Noel Serrato, 11 by 14.
Right on, right on.
Got a little
All
bit of
the
it. It's
designs.
full of contrast. I like this one.
It's like a design, like when I was playing around with the
Would you use to color this?
Copic.
Okay.
Copic, a little bit of everything. Prisma, Copic, color pencils, whatever's there. Elbow grease.
And then we got this
That's cool.
original sketch by Michael for on Shadowhunters number 4 blank.
Gladiol. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful piece. Great artist. Great artist. Wonderful writer. This dude is good, man. Look him up. Look him up. You'd be surprised what he's doing now. But this is a beautiful piece of Jessica.
And of course, our stretch goals. So,
right on.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of goods here. Lots of goods. All right, I'm gonna pull back up to. Oh, we'll leave it on your stuff here.
And we'll have a couple surprises too along the line too. So usually what we like to do is we like to like not show all our cards in the beginning. We like to like kind of surprise a couple of actually everybody who's paying attention, who's actually checking our campaign, and keep up like their eyes on our campaign as much as possible, because we like to drop like different covers for different occasions. Right now we're in February, I think, and so next month in March, check your dates, because we're gonna have some stuff popping up for like special days, holidays, sexy covers, you know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget. We always do the.
Yeah, I might drop.
We gotta do something.
I might drop a TikTok video.
What?
Maybe.
You better drop.
No, I will drop a TikTok video tonight. No, just kidding. No, like next week I'll probably drop a TikTok video of something that I'm working on. I don't think that many people follow me on TikTok, so I'm still trying to figure out the algorithms.
The algorithm there is a little younger. You'll build up faster than in some of the others.
I mean, there's a big comic book creator community there, and I know there's a collector community, people who resell stuff. So whenever you like hashtag something, it gets it out to a lot more people than like Instagram and Facebook, because Instagram and Facebook they're the same company now, and their algorithms are shit, dude. They don't work well.
Yeah.
They do exactly what they're supposed to do. It's just it doesn't help us at all.
It doesn't help us creators, or like the people who are like, I don't know, dude. It's just, I guess you got to pay for like viewers, and I ain't down to do none of that crap. So like, TikTok is, I think they show more here and there, especially when you're new. And it's like, when do you post it? How long do you have to post the other one? Or you just keep posting, or sometimes don't care about it. Just post whatever you're going to do. And sometimes people just find what you like.
I just joined TikTok, and I can't believe how much views it gets. I'm like, dang, I should have done this before.
It's weird, yeah. It's weird because like in Instagram, and I'm not one to complain a lot. I was like, whatever it is. But like in Instagram, man, I think it was like last year, before like a certain point in last year, I just post something like of me sketching something really quick, and just put like plot sketch and release, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would get like 15,000 people just seeing this.
Jeez.
And I was
and now it's like 70.
I wasn't really, yeah, exactly, James. It was like I wasn't paying nobody. It was going to the right people. It was going to everybody. And people, whoever seen it, they're like, oh, that's cool. Not saying that I'm some sort of hot artist or anything like that. It's that in the artist community, there's so many blocks everywhere that once they put that block on, it's like it's hard to break through. And then your views, like James just said, it becomes like 10 or 30 views to the wrong community or whoever. It doesn't even show it to my friends. It doesn't even show it to the
No,
people following you.
that's true, dude. I used to watch your stuff all the time, and I haven't seen your stuff in forever.
Yeah, and I have to actually have to search my friends to see what's on their feed. It's like, why doesn't it just pop up on my feed? I'm getting all these ads in there. I'm like, what's all this crap? I don't even follow the people. I don't even follow the people that's coming on my feed on Instagram. I'm like, what the? So I'm blocking this stuff. I'm just like, hey, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. There's a little tag there that says irrelevant. I was like, 80% of everything is irrelevant. I'm like, where's my Eli stuff? Where's my Evan stuff? It's like, where's my James stuff? It was like, where's all the stuff that I follow? And then when I find their page on my list.
Then you're like, these are like 70 different like pictures or whatever. Like,
yeah,
you've never
like
seen
there's
them.
a whole fleet of stuff that you guys been posting. I'm like, why didn't I get notified? I was getting notified last year in the middle of the year sometime, but and then there's a big drop off. People are just dropping off whatever, and I'm just like, whatever, dude. It's like whatever, dude. It kind of forces me to stop posting, dude, and just start working. I guess, and maybe it's a good thing. It makes me focus on other things now. But
it's both. It's good, it's got good parts and frustrating parts. All
I'm
right,
kind of
so
looking at
gentlemen,
yeah.
it's 5:30, and
Yeah.
that means I got to go get my daughter, who is out and doing her own part-time job teaching youngsters at a gym right now. Ooh,
Sweet.
Looks like I got an additional backer while we were on here. That is awesome. Thank you guys.
Right on.
Yep, that is great. I appreciate that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the finished image.
Let's see.
So it's pretty much done.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm going to zoom in on it so everybody can see a little bit better. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
Ooh, that's moving slow.
Let me do a full screen on that real quick.
Yeah, do the full screen. All right, James. So you're going to be checking out. I'm going to be checking out too. James, where can we find you? What's your platforms? And what is your campaign, dude, that you're working on right now?
The campaign is Damage Incorporated, the War of the Broken Daughters, which is the first part of a mini-series. Damage Inc. is doing a mini-series with longer stories and more than just banter. We're actually going to have some character development, explain why some of the characters are such jerks to each other and stuff like that. We're going to be getting into the traumas. Like in the first one, we're gonna start uncovering why Sarah is starting to have trouble and is getting kind of manipulated by one of the villains named the Goblin Queen that the team it runs into. And it's going to get really crazy from there. There's going to be a lot of bad decisions and a lot of action, as well as trying to get into the relationships between Sarah and her brothers. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We are over 70%. We got 13 days left to go on Kickstarter, and I am really happy with where it is, how it's going. Lots of new backers, and I'm talking to people. I've got one backer where I've got like 30 messages going back and forth between them and I as they like ask all these questions. I'm having more fun on Kickstarter than I ever have. It's great.
Oh, that's cool.
It is. I can be found really easily on Instagram at James Burton II. And that's where I'm putting up a lot of those animations and stuff that Noel was talking about. And I can also be found. You can just search for James Burton and Damage Inc. on Facebook, or you guys can check out angrybrainartworks.com or scatteredcomics.com. All of those places, I have a presence, and I welcome anybody who has any questions, anybody who wants to know how I do stuff or wants to check out the campaigns. I love answering questions. I love talking. It's pretty much a part of who I am. And most of the time, I'm actually pretty polite. So that's how it goes. This image that I did today is of Jessica. I tried to make her look younger than I had in other ones, and tried to kind of show something a little bit interesting, and I'm going to be sending this image over to Jason so that he can include it in some of the desktop and rewards and use it as he pleases.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Always a pleasure.
You are
James.
more than welcome. Oh, and one other thing I'd like to mention to everybody. There's a Shadowhunters crossover that you can get on the Damaging campaign, as a matter of fact, where my Damaging crew makes the mistake of trying to serve bounties on Jason's Shadowhunters, and everything goes wrong. They end up interrupting a concert, and a bunch of zombies pop out, and all hell breaks loose. I believe the Shadowhunters call them feeders, which is a huge argument in the comic. There's actually like multiple times where they argue about what they're supposed to be called. Huge gunfights, all kinds of stuff. It was actually a lot of fun to do, but the back end of it came out when the pandemic started. So as a result, it didn't ever the back end of it never got the traction that I think all of us really wanted to see it get. Eventually, I'm going to have to do something about that and try to release it as a graphic novel or something.
Yeah.
But it is definitely available digitally and physically through the Damaging Kickstarter. So if anybody's curious about my take on it, they can check that part out there. See this style of Jessica as she fights alongside of the Damaging boys.
Nice.
True that. That was a wonderful project, James. It was a pleasure being a part of it as well with a cover. So that.
Oh, dude, I was so upset when the back half of that cover got disappeared. Oh, there's nothing that makes a person madder than corrupt files and missing files. Because I loved that cover so much. And I absolutely dug the half we did do. But God damn it, I really wanted to see that wrapper uncovered in its entirety.
It really was kind of. There's a longer story to it. I'm pretty sure we'll talk more about it because there was Terry Shoemaker, I believe. He was part of that project as well. He helped me with designing that cover. And anybody knows Terry, he's a pioneer in our business as well. So that was a pleasure working with him. Now also being part of your project. And like you said, if it didn't work the first time or if something happened, we're running it back, dude. We're running it back.
Oh, we made it work the way it is, dude. I was so jealous of that cover because I worked really hard on 2 different covers for that book. And after you made that one, I was like, man, these are shit.
There was some great covers. There was some great covers on that project, and I'm just happy to be part of it, brother.
Yeah, it was awesome. I love that book. All right, gentlemen, I gotta go be a chauffeur. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I can't wait to find out how well the Indiegogo goes.
Check out James Campaign Damage Inc. Links in the description. And James, it's been a pleasure. Just thank you so much for coming on here, and I look forward to doing something with your artwork. Thank you for the
Until next time, brother.
Thank you for the gift.
Until next time. Later, brother.
You're welcome. Adios.
Art Victims in the house saying hello. I seen the 5-minute warning. LOL. Hope to catch some post air. Glad to catch the stream. Good luck on the release. Thank you, brother man, Art Victim. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, if you get a chance, go check out the Kill Jessica Kill campaign going on right now.
Right on. Yeah, and you know what? It's probably time for me to clock out as well.
All right.
Where can they find me? See that? Okay, we have I think I have something on Instagram and Twitter or X or whatever they call it. You can find me in Art of Sapo Serrato and all platforms. That's including Deviant, Instagram, X, Twitter, and now on TikTok. You can find me dancing my butt off on TikTok daily, 7 days a week.
Whatever.
There's also that. What's that account? What is that account? I forgot that other account. I forgot that account. It's on all accounts. Art of Sapo Serrato, and yeah, check out Kill Jessica Kill. We're running it on Indiegogo, and we just started, so we got 30 days. Check out all the covers. It's story supplied by Jason Dube, artwork by Benny Jordan and myself, Noel Serrato, and it's only the beginning. You know, we're running it again on Indiegogo, and good stuff is ahead of us, man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on, Noel. It's been a little bit, and I always appreciate when you're over here. It's always good to have my brother on. So, you know, you and your family have a great weekend, and I know you'll be plugging the campaign. And I always like go, oh man, he's all over this. So.
Oh yeah, as soon as I get off, I'm gonna start plugging here and there, the back channels, X, and everything that, just everything on the back doors.
Gotcha.
So again, thanks for having me on board. I'll try to make it more often. And
been a pleasure,
again,
brother.
just the beginning, man. Just the beginning.
Yeah,
all right, brother.
Have a good night.
Later, brother.
Good weekend. I think he's gone now. Okay. All right. So, you guys, I think I might be. Is that a Zoomy? Wait a minute. Hold on here. I think I saw a Zoomy Fox. What is up? You should have this guy. I know. Come on, sometime. Yeah, I'd love to have him. That'd be awesome. Absolutely. Keith Carmona says, "Peace." He's out. He's out. So you guys, I think I got 6 of the sketches that I was gonna do. These are the rewards for the first 10 backers. Obviously, I got 4 more to do, but everyone's going and moving on. So maybe I will save the rest of these sketches, the last 4, for another time. Because I'm smelling something good cooking in the background, and so here's all the sketches I ended up doing here, and my mom's here, and she's cooking something good, and my childhood is smelling like it needs to go investigate what she's cooking, so I'm gonna go do that. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for making this campaign a fun launch. It was great having all the other creators on. Probably should have just signed off when they did, but you know how I do it. I do it all the wrong way. But you guys seem to still support and love me, so I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, a great Friday. I will see you guys on Monday. Share the link out, please. Get the link out for the campaign. We like to have a successful campaign, obviously. So any help that you guys can provide us, check it out if you haven't gotten the book already, and get yourself a book. All right, you guys. I will see you guys at the next one. Kill Jessica Kill. Peace. Didn't sound right. Peace. Kill Jessica Kill. Yeah. Let's this guy.
And make sure to check out the Patreon.
Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment below.